Hi there, hope you're doing good. So here I am with this Google Sheet workflow automation, and in this automation, we are trying to pull the data from different source file, which is a monthly file, and we are trying to build a database, and we'll be pulling the data from different months, and we can put the link of the file in here in these cells. As you can see, currently I have entered the URL link for the January file and February file. These are although the same, just to show you. Whereas March, April, May, and so forth and so on can be entered in here. All the gray cells will be the formulas which you don't need to change or make change in those cells, whereas the yellow cells are the ones where you need to make the changes in. So the first entry, this column need the file link URL directly. You can take the URL directly from here. Go to any file, just click on the URL, copy everything, and paste it in here. And you can paste it Control Shift V or paste values only. So this is the um, code for that. Control Shift V. If you are using Mac, then you can use Command Shift and V so that you are not disturbing the formatting but only entering the URL. Then the other column is for the exclusion tab. So what are these exclusion tabs? So on this main file where the data is there, you can see there is a control tab, demo, empty duplicate tab, or any other tabs. If there are any available, we can always list those names which we don't want to pull the data from, because this is a duplicate sheet and this is just a demo and we don't want to track the demo sheet. So we can have a control where we can skip the tabs which we don't want to process or pull the data from in the database. So I have entered few names in here which were available in the monthly sheet. The last column is the month selection. So for example, if you are the system will automatically check if you haven't selected any month name in here, which is January 25, February 25, and March 25, because we have only three URLs available. If I'll delete any of these, you will be only see the list of the available URLs. So either you can select a month in here and the data will get updated only for that, or you can leave it empty and the system will check for the last available URL, the latest month URL, and pull the data from that. We have already discussed this part, that why we want to use this manual control as well. For example, if you are in February, but still you want to update the data for the January, which was previously done already, you just need to select the month January and then run the system. I'll show you the demo for everyone. So the database consists of exactly the same column. I have kept the format same as it is as in the source format, so that we are not moving the column left or right and keeping a good database. So how to do that? So I'll go to the control tab. If there is a new month created, I'll enter the tab for the file for that only once. Then I'll select. For example, if I have multiple months available, but I want to update the data for January, so I can select a month January in here, and then I need to run the system update for the selected month. And if I'll go to the other sheet, you will see what the system will do. It will go to that URL, find the tabs which doesn't have the name controls, demos, or duplicate tab, any of the matching. If none of those are there, it will pull the values for, as you can see, it has pulled the values from the 14 services and updated the value from in here. Which row we are updating? We are updating this row number 8. We are taking the summary of the whole month and updating in here. So this is for the Electrica, this is for Centria, and all these in here. Now, as you can see, I have already selected a month, January, but there is another month available, February. So either I can select the month of February and update the system, and you will see the new data will be updated in here for the month of February. Again, the 14 services. Now let's suppose I'll delete few of the January and few of the February entries. Now I'll go back to the system. I'll delete this selected month. So what the system will do, system will go by default because I haven't selected any month by force. So system will check for the latest available month and it will update the data within the same rows if those are already available. So I have deleted half of the February and half of the January just to show you. So if I'll run the system, what will happen? Let's see. The setup will update the already existing month and the service name if those are already there. So this way, if you have made any change in the February month, that will got update automatically in here. Similarly, now I want to go back to January and I want to update the values. Why I deleted those? Because I just want to show you that this is the change is happening. Otherwise, you can leave it as it is and just go to January and run the system. You can run this system directly from in this tab or in this tab. It doesn't matter. So you just need to run the setup. You will see the data got updated. Similarly, if I'll delete one or two value just to show you that it is updating, now I will remove the January and I'll say, okay, just update the last month available. I'll run it and you will see the values will get updated automatically. See, all of the values got updated in the same rows. This system doesn't add it further rows again and again if the February is already available. If it is not, then it will update. For example, if I'll delete everything from here to here and I'll run the system, what will happen? This will only update or add the rows which are not already available in the system. So this way you won't have any duplicate but a consistent database. Now the rest of the part where we want to sort the data by like all the electric at one place, but we can do that on another tab. So to do that, let me quickly, I'll sort the data by first column and ascending. So now you can see all the Bethwins are at one place and Electrica are at one place. So now you can see the group. So if there will be more months like February, March, April, May, June, July, whatever the month are available, those you will be able to see those in groups. And we can make another like we can make more changes to it. And maybe we can discuss this again if you want to do something else. So I'll figure out how to do that in the first what are the changes we need to make in the first step while we are building the database so that we can proceed with the analytics accordingly. So that is the update from my side. Looking forward to hear from your side. Take care.